Just a quick little tip, I'm going to leave some timestamps in the description below if you want to skip to a certain part, but if you are new to PvP, I recommend you watch this whole video through. So you obviously clicked on this video because you want to get better at PvP, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you better at PvP. Now, we're going to go through a few basic things that you need to know, and a few advanced tips that will help you start winning Arena 1v1s and even public server 1v1s, and let's get right into it. So there are a few things you need to know when you are doing PvP. The first thing is M1s and what they exactly are. M1s are essentially true damage. True means that they are guaranteed to hit and will allow you to do that set damage 5 times at max during that M1 combo. So doing 5 M1s while doing 5 M1s will knock back the opponent like this. And doing 4 M1s while holding space is going to bring up the opponent like this. Now the reason I'm designating this as an important topic is because certain combos will actually extend, such as this. It will extend if you do the right M1 combo. This is another example where it would be a true combo by extending using the upward motion. If you have not already learned, M1 combos are basically the backbone of PvP, and you'll be spending most of your time doing M1s, so just keep that in mind. Moving on, we have officially mastered M1s. Now, it is important to understand what combo extenders are and how we can use these to our advantage. Now, combo extenders are essentially items or devil fruit abilities that allow your combo to transition into another M1 combo. Ito Strings is an example of a devil fruit ability that transitions you into another M1 combo, while the Ball's Head is an example of an item that transitions you into another M1 combo. It is important to understand that not all abilities on your devil fruit will create a true combo, which we determined earlier is something that is guaranteed to hit. For example, when I use the heated strings on Ito, it will randomly knock back the dummy, so therefore it is not true because you cannot 100% determine where the opponent is going to land at. So obviously too far away, I cannot use this ability. But if we use something such as our stun strings, as seen here, and then we use something like our rainbow claws, then we can guarantee that the combo is going to be true because we are, we can make it to our opponent on time for our next M1 combo. You should familiarize yourself with the abilities or items you have in your inventory to properly make combos, and make sure to keep in mind that a legendary fruit doesn't necessarily make it a good PvP fruit. For example, Mara is a legendary fruit without a single true combo extender that you can use. So now we have officially learned how to make a combo true and how to form a combo. We'll move on to blocking now. Blocking is the second most important thing in PvP besides M1 combos, because it can basically allow you to dodge abilities that would normally deal damage. Now, blocking is pretty hard to master, but it is important that you do not hold block for a long period of time during a fight, because there are things that can block break, which allows the opponent to stun you for a short period of time, as seen right here. Oh, I P-blocked him. Actually, as seen right here. As you can see, it block broke me, now I'm stunned for a short period of time. Moving on, it's important to know what abilities regen and how fast, so that you're not scrambling to use a different move if one hasn't refreshed. It's important to note that Arena PvP has considerably longer cooldowns, though, than normal public or private servers. So, for example, what I mean by this, if you're confused, is, so as you can see, I use my ability, okay, pretend that hit. Then I would slow with my M1s to get this ability back one more time. As you can see, I have it back now. The dummies go a little bit further, that's why I'm not hitting those, but that's why. But the timing is important because you can actually use a certain move twice if you time it correctly with your M1s, and just make sure that you're not letting them get out of the combo. Another thing that is important to understand is if you're using Roku or Blackleg for your fighting style. Roku Shiki is going to be your fighting style around 80% of the time because of the dash if you are PvPing. With the exceptions of Pika and Goro, because they have their own dashes, so you would just use Blackleg to not waste moves. Roku Shiki allows a ton of movement for your character. This is the move I'm using right now. While Blackleg is a little tougher to use, but has a few moves that deal a ton of damage, such as the Party Table Kick Course and Coiler. I recommend starting with Roku Shiki if you are new to PvP and getting a feel for things, then switching to Blackleg if you need it. But as you can see, I still use Roku Shiki, so there's no shame in staying with it. It's just whether you prefer having Blackleg or Roku Shiki. That's confused though. You aren't restricted to only having one fighting style. You can have one fighting style and one devil fruit at the same time. I'm going to break down a fight as I play to show you how I process things during it and what exactly I'm doing and why. So let's just start this. I know this guy has a ton of M1 damage, so I'm going to try and stay away and try and get the first hit on him. So I can obviously start with a birdcage right now. We'll start with it. And I know that birdcage is true, so I just go where he lands. And then I do my combo extender. Now I could kill this guy right now if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep him alive. But obviously I could have just killed him right there. So I know he Zushi pulled me, so I'm just spamming A, S, and space to get out of his combo, which is a way to get out of his combo. Now I want to stay out of this G dominance, and then that's a block breaker, so I run away. I overheat to try and shift the momentum. I blocked because he was going to swing at me. Then I use my combo extender, but I missed. Now, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to stun him with something in order to get him back into combo. So I'm going to use my overheat whip. He stuns it. Okay, now I have a P block, so I can use my ball's head. Then use my sword ability to actually finish him off. I'll do one more of these. What we learned from the first fight is that he is a Zushi and Elo hammer. He has a lot of M1 damage, so we want to try and get the first hit in order to, you know, shift the momentum. So we're going to start this. We're trying to block his thing off the start. He's going to try and pull us, obviously. There's the pull. Now we want to try and block break him or get him into a combo somehow. Now we can dash out of this. If he swings at us, we're going to take the combo back, but actually, Alright, we can just birdcage. And then use our combo extender. Now, we get him back into our combo. This is why combo extenders are such a good thing to have, is because you are able to just basically kill people without them even getting a chance to actually play, as you can see right there. But yeah, I don't know if that really helped, but you know, I think it's just good to understand like what's going on as I'm playing. Let's get back into the video. Now, I hope this video helped. If you have any other questions about PvP, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. So yeah, just make sure to leave them in the comments so I can actually answer you and help you out. But that's all I have. I'll see you guys later. Peace.